What's going on, guys? Welcome back to We Want Picks. I'm here to bring you the fastest full card breakdown for UFC 312. But before we get into the breakdown, make sure you go to WeWantPicks.com. It has all your betting needs. It's only $10 a month. Check it out. But let's get right into the action. First fight of the night, we got Young Sung Park versus Long Name Dude. I'm going Park. I just think he is the more technical fighter. If it goes to the ground, I think he can out-scramble this Long Name Dude. If this Long Name Dude knocks this guy out, I'm not going to be completely surprised, but Park is the more technical guy. I gotta go Park in this matchup. Quinlan versus Anshul Jubilee. I'm going Quinlan, but don't be surprised if Anshul Jubilee makes this a closer fight than the minus 600 price tag is for Quinlan. On the feet, I think this is a very close fight. Quinlan is gonna have the length, he's gonna have the kicks, but Anshul Jubilee is a pretty good fighter, but I think Quinlan's gonna get this to the ground, use his length on the ground, and maybe even find a submission. I'm going Quinlan. Kevin Jusay versus Jonathan. This comes down to Jonathan wants to get this fight to the ground, but when he does it, he uses these body locks. And if you guys do not know, Kevin's nickname is Air Jusay for his judo background. If you try to body lock this guy, I have to imagine he is going to get hip tossed, and we could even see a little bit of a flyer. Kevin Jusay end up on top, maybe even submission, plus 800 on that. Give me Kevin Jusay all day. Kody Steele versus Rongzhu. I gotta go Rongzhu. When I'm looking at this matchup, I'm seeing Kody Steele in his contender series kind of getting lit up on the feet. Telegraphs his takedowns a little bit too much for me. Rongzhu's a guy that's very tactical and has so much power with all extremities. I think Rongzhu's gonna find that shot on Kody Steele, steal that O, and get the win. Poirier versus Thickness. I gotta go to Poirier here. Should be the better wrestler, should be the better striker. Now, if he comes in and thinks he's gonna smoke this dude and Thickness survives that first round into the second round, and things could get very interesting, but I gotta go to Poirier. He is the better fighter. Colby's a dog. Could survive, could make it interesting, but as a pick, I gotta go to Poirier on this one. Kong Wang versus Bruna Brazil. I love my Brazilian females. This is a biased pick. I'm going Bruna Brazil, but I've been a Kong Wang hater for the entire time. Show it up with the Joker face, doing the two-face. You don't even know who you are. I picked Victoria Leonardo versus her. I had Gabby by submission. I am not gonna stop now. Give me Bruna Brazil. Don't be surprised if she looks good in the grappling. Tom Nolan versus Slava. I gotta go with the length of Tom Nolan here. I know Slava is a high-level striker, but it seems like he's gotten away from the kicks, wants to really kind of force the boxing, especially forcing those body shots, and when you're leading with those body shots, face is open, and that's all Tom Nolan needs a lot of times. I'm going Tom Nolan by KO, even though I know Slava's durable. At some point, your chin completely gives out. Give me Tom Nolan by knockout. Jack Jenkins versus Gabriel Santos. I've been a Jack Jenkins hater. I picked against him lock of the week. I told you guys that Herbert Burns was going to have success versus this guy, and that's exactly what he did. Gabriel Santos is very good at switching stances for the leg kicks, can wrestle, can grapple, good striker. I think he's better everywhere except for throwing leg kicks. This isn't a leg kick competition. Give me Gabriel Santos all day. Jake Matthews, Francisco Prado. Francisco Prado is basically like a pocket Esteban Ribovics. I love this dude. The peekaboo boxing. Jake Matthews isn't going to have the length to keep this guy off him, and Prado is going to be all over him. Unless Jake Matthews is laying on this guy for 10 or 15 minutes, I think Francisco Prado is bringing in the pressure, bringing the striking, maybe even wrestling the wrestler, because that's what Jake Matthews is at its core. Give me that peekaboo boxing, that big left hand. Prado all the way. Jimmy Crute versus Rodolfo. Jimmy Crute does not move his head when he strikes. Now, he's got power. Rodolfo has been knocked out. I'm never gonna pick Jimmy Crute in a fight ever. I don't care who he's fighting. Give me Rodolfo. I don't know how he gets it done. If he gets finished, I'm taking this fight to not go the distance. But as a pick, give me Rodolfo. Jimmy Crute just got Rodolfo all day. Taliesin Teixeira versus Justin Tafa. This isn't Junior, this is Justin. He's gonna plant his feet, he's gonna throw those heavy hands, and if you watch that contender series, I know this guy's 6'8". 6'8", looked like a fucking Pez dispenser in there versus a fucking nobody in his contender series fight. Backs up against the fence, length is gone, drops the hands, gets hit, can't circle out. Justin's gonna back him up to the fence and land a big shot for a highlight finish in front of the home fans. Give me Justin Tafa all day. Bailey versus Tatiana. Tatiana 4-13 takedowns versus Nina, 2-6 versus Montana De La Rosa. Wei Lee is a pure athlete, knows what she's doing, can have the length with the striking, knows how to defend the takedowns. Jessica Andrade was trying to sweep, submit. What are you doing? Defend the takedown, get back to the feet. Give me the champion. As a dog, Whaley all day. Main event time, DDP versus Sean Strickland. I rewatched that first fight. And I believe that that was almost a perfect scenario for DDP, and he still almost lost that fight. A little bit of a surprise pick here. I'm going Sean Strickland because I think he brings the pressure, and I believe he is going to defend those takedowns. If DDP doesn't have those takedowns in the first fight, he is losing that fight. Sean Strickland is going to be more ready for those takedowns. I believe he is going to push the pressure when he was backing up a little bit in the 3rd, 4th, and 5th round of that last fight. And if he's bringing it and DDP is not getting those takedowns, he is going to look like the old school DDP of getting hit, backing up. You saw that versus Darren Till. I think the same thing happens here. And no! Sean Strickland. It's been the full card breakdown. Very quick, very fast. Make sure you like the video, subscribe if you are new. WeWantPicks.com, only $10 a month. My name is Jacob. I'm out. Peace.